Have you ever had a headache so bad you stopped and thought, wait, is my body trying to warn me about something? Most of us shrug off headaches, take a pill, and keep moving. But what if that pounding in your skull isn't random? What if it's a message, a signal that something deeper is happening inside you? That's what we're talking about today, because your headache might not just be pain, it might be communication. Headaches are one of the most common health complaints in the world, and yet one of the most misunderstood. Everyone gets them, kids, teens, adults, seniors. But the real question isn't whether you get them. The real question is why. Because headaches don't just appear out of nowhere. They're triggered by stress, dehydration, diet, hormones, lack of sleep, screen time, even emotions. And in some cases, they're warning signs of something far more serious. Let's start simple. Picture yourself on a busy workday. You skipped breakfast, you're chugging coffee, you've been staring at a screen for 6 straight hours. Suddenly your temples start throbbing. That's not random. That's your brain saying, hey, you're dehydrated. Hey, your blood sugar's crashing. Hey, your eyes are begging for a break. Headaches like these are little red flags your body waves to get your attention. But not all headaches are the same. Some are tension headaches, the most common type. They feel like a tight band squeezing your head. They come from stress, posture, clenching your jaw, living in survival mode. Others are migraines, which are a whole different beast. Migraines aren't just pain, they're a full body experience. Light sensitivity, nausea, dizziness, sometimes even flashing lights or zigzags in your vision. For some, migraines hit once in a while. For others, they take over their lives. Cluster headaches are rarer but brutal. Sudden stabbing pain, often around one eye, coming in cycles. People who get them describe the pain as unbearable. And then there are sinus headaches, rebound headaches from medication overuse, and secondary headaches caused by other conditions. And this is where the stakes get higher. Because sometimes a headache isn't just a headache. Sometimes it's a sign of something more dangerous, like high blood pressure, an aneurysm, a brain tumor, or even a stroke. That's why ignoring headaches isn't always harmless. So how do you know when to worry? Doctors say there are red flags you should never ignore. A headache that comes on suddenly and violently, like the worst pain you've ever felt in seconds, that's an emergency. A headache with fever, stiff neck, or confusion could mean infection. A headache after head injury, or one that keeps getting worse instead of better, deserves attention. And if your headaches suddenly change, new location, new intensity, new symptoms, don't brush it off. Those are moments your body is shouting for help. But here's the good news. Most headaches aren't deadly. They're lifestyle-driven. Stress, poor sleep, dehydration, skipped meals, too much caffeine, too much alcohol, too much screen time. All of these can trigger head pain. And that means you have more control than you think. Every headache you prevent is one less day of suffering. Stress might be the biggest trigger of all. When you're stressed, your body goes into fight or flight mode. Muscles tense, jaw clenches, shoulders hunch, blood pressure rises. All that tension builds up in your head and neck, and before you know it, you've got a pounding headache. Anxiety adds fuel, keeping your nervous system buzzing 20. Depression can make headaches worse by lowering the brain's feel-good chemicals that also regulate pain. And unresolved trauma or bottled up emotions, they can manifest as headaches too. Sometimes your head hurts not because of what's happening outside, but because of what you're carrying inside. But there's hope. People beat chronic headaches all the time. Sarah had migraines since high school, 4 a week, sometimes more. She thought it was her destiny. Then she tracked her triggers, poor sleep, skipped meals, stress spikes, and worked with her doctor. Slowly, the migraines dropped to once a month. James, a construction worker, suffered daily tension headaches from long shifts. He changed posture, took stretch breaks, cut back smoking, and started sleeping better. Within months, his daily pain became rare. Maria, a mom of 3, was stuck in a cycle of medication overuse headaches. With guidance, she weaned off, found triggers like dairy and poor hydration, and turned her life around. David, a teenager, thought gaming ruined him. Turns out it was poor lighting and marathon screen time. With blue light filters and breaks, his headaches practically disappeared. These aren't superhumans. They're just people who stopped ignoring their pain and started listening. And that's the shift anyone can make. Food plays a huge role too. Caffeine can help in small doses but cause withdrawal if you overdo it. Processed meats, aged cheeses, MSG, alcohol, especially red wine, can all trigger headaches in sensitive people. Skipping meals drops blood sugar and sparks pain. But the flip side, some foods protect you. Magnesium-rich foods like spinach, almonds, and avocado calm nerves. Omega-3s in salmon and walnuts fight inflammation. Hydrating foods like watermelon and cucumber prevent dehydration headaches. Spices like ginger and turmeric reduce migraine symptoms. Your plate can be poison or prevention, it depends how you fill it. And then there's technology. We live on screens now. Phones, laptops, TVs, it's endless. Hours of blue light strain your eyes, overstimulate your brain, and throw off your sleep cycle. Ever notice that dull pressure behind your eyes after scrolling TikTok too long at night? That's a screen-induced headache. But it's not hopeless. The 20-20-20 rule, every 20 minutes look 20 feet away for 20 seconds can protect your eyes. Blue light filters, proper posture, good lighting, and taking actual breaks can cut screen headaches dramatically. Sleep matters too. When you shortchange yourself, your brain rebels. Poor sleep throws off serotonin and stress hormones, both tied to headaches. Too much sleep can hurt too. Ever wake up with a headache after oversleeping on the weekend? That's your brain reacting to a rhythm change. The sweet spot is consistency. Same bedtime, same wake time, 7 to 9 hours most nights. It's not glamorous, but it's medicine for your head.
And let's not forget hormones. Women are 3 times more likely to get migraines, largely due to estrogen fluctuations. Periods, pregnancy, menopause, they all affect headache frequency. Some women get migraines like clockwork with their cycle. Some find relief in pregnancy, others get worse. Menopause can intensify headaches until hormones stabilize, and then for many the pain fades. Men deal with hormones too. Low testosterone can worsen headaches, and stress-driven cortisol spikes affect everyone. Even thyroid hormones influence head pain. Tracking your body's rhythms reveals patterns, and once you know the rhythm, you can manage it. Now, what's happening inside your brain during a headache? Here's the science in plain English. The brain itself doesn't feel pain, but the tissues, nerves, and blood vessels around it do. When they get irritated or inflamed, they scream at you. Blood vessels expanding or contracting too fast can set off migraines. Neurons misfiring in waves can cause visual auras. Low serotonin changes blood flow and pain perception. The trigeminal nerve, one of the biggest in the face, can trigger not just pain but nausea, light sensitivity, and more. Your brain is like a symphony. Neurons, blood flow, chemicals all playing together. When they're in sync, you feel fine. When one goes out of tune, chaos erupts, and that chaos is what you feel as pain. The beautiful part? Once you know the why, you can take back control. Hydrate, manage stress, sleep consistently, move your body, eat smart, limit alcohol and caffeine, track your triggers, and when something feels off, don't ignore it, get checked. Sometimes the smallest adjustments break the cycle, because headaches aren't random punishment, they're communication. They're your body saying, I need water, I need rest, I need balance, or sometimes I need medical attention now. And that's the biggest takeaway. Headaches are not meaningless, they are signals, and the faster you listen, the faster you can act, and the faster you can reclaim your life. So the next time a headache hits, don't just numb it and move on. Pause. Ask, what is my body trying to tell me? Because the truth is, those signals could be saving your life. And hey, if this video opened your eyes, share it. Someone you know is struggling silently with headaches right now, and this might be the push they need to pay attention. Hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the health clues your body's giving you every day. And tell me in the comments, what's your headache story? What triggers you? What helps you? What have you learned? Let's turn the comments into a place where people can help each other heal. Take care of your body, take care of your mind, and most of all, listen when your head speaks, because it's not just pain, it's communication, and you deserve to live without that constant weight. I'll see you in the next one.